Oh, I wanted to go through the game without a cap, damn it. That's another thing, like, a lot of the Zelda games, like, the Wind Waker introduced an alternate costume when you beat the game, so you could replay the game. I really wish they would have brought that in all the other Zelda games. It would have added some playability, because I do like alternate costumes and everything, because it just gets kind of an eyesore looking at the same thing over and over again. Because they don't have different color tunics in the newer Zelda games anymore, which is really a pain in the ass. So I'm tired of looking at green all the time, even though it is my favorite color. But there's a point where it just gets really annoying. Because sometimes it blends in with the background too much or something. Yeah, I'm not saying I hate the look on it, but I like alternate costumes, that's all I have to say. Anyways, so yes, Ezreal has the power to turn us mini-sized anyways, and Link can't swim, so don't even bother trying to swim. The only way you can swim is with flippers for whatever freaking reason that they would help. Same with every 2D Zelda game for some reason, well except for 1 and 2. I don't know why he needs flippers, it's just to swim, and yet, in 3D games you can swim automatically. Anyways, we're at Minish Village. And right when we walk in, we get greeted by Picori. Unfortunately, we can't understand them. So now we have to find a way to understand what they're saying. To understand their language anyways. So first things you want to do is find someone that knows the language you're speaking highly in, or whatever it's called. I'm not going to say English because I'm sure it's not English. In their standard anyways. Whatever country this is. I'm just going to say Highland. No, this is the only person that knows your language, so you talk to him. He tells you about this Jabberknock, so you gotta go find a Jabberknock. Obviously, because you can't progress the plot. Yes, it's plot important to understand every Minish in the game, because you gotta talk to every Minish. Well, not every Minish, but you gotta talk to the Minish and understand what they're saying to progress the game. Well, anyways, this is the Jabberknock. I don't know, it says you ate the Jabberknock, but he's holding it over his head. I haven't, whatever. Doesn't make any sense visually. If you ate it, how are you holding it up above your head? I know, it's a video game. Ooh, 5 rupees. And there's the annoying concept that that Twilight Princess does. Every time you turn the game off and you find a 5 rupee, he holds it up and says, "Oh, 5 rupees." I saw the most hilarious picture on Google Images of Link holding up a ruby. He's like, "Hey, Rita, 5 rupees, look, look, look." It's so freaking hilarious. And Midnight's like, "Are you serious?" It's fucking hilarious. Link's like saying, "I'm gonna be rich." It's so fucking hilarious. Well, anyways, here's the other. Yeah, get permission from him. Well, actually, it gives you the info of all the elements that you need to find to reforge the Picori blade, so that you can break. Well, so that you can again break the spell on Zelda. Like I said previously, like crap ton of times. And there's a total of 4 of them. And you know, in every Zelda game, there's not just 4 dungeons in every game. There have to be at least 6 or 7 dungeons. I'm pretty sure every Zelda game has at least that number of dungeons, because I don't know, the Toon Link series tends to drag out. They give you like a certain amount, and they extend it for some whatever reason. Anyways, you get permission to go to the Earth Temple, if I remember. And you have to go through here, Mini. And I can say this right away, I am not going to get every heart container, probably not all the power-ups, but because it's been a while since I actually played this, to be honest. Yes, I recently did it a little bit ago, but I wanted to redo it because my commentary was shit. Oh my god. It's like some of the parts I didn't even commentate over because I was too lazy. Well, at that time I was actually working, but well, what you need to do is basically step on these things. I don't know why I'm bothering killing the slugs. You can just ignore them. Step on these, you get a treasure chest, obviously. And it's a small key, because what else would it be? Because there's a locked door up here. And you don't need to explain locked doors as low. I played like 1,000 Zelda games in my life. No, there weren't that many, but I played a shit ton to know what I'm doing. And look, an obvious lever you have to pull. And he still wants to explain how to pull. Well, I guess because it's on the GBA, they want to explain the controls and the layout. And the new, I don't know, the action button, I think I want to call it. Because they actually made R useful. Well, I guess it was useful in Link to the Past for the remake for Link to the Past on the GBA. By the way, I prefer the GBA version of Link to the Past because I grew up with it. Yeah, I grew up with that version of Link to the Past. And I'm not saying it's a horrible game, but like I said earlier, it's not one of my favorites, to be honest. I don't like the top-down view. The art style comes to me as a little bit like they were first beginning that type of thing or whatever. I know some people will argue it's an art style, but I just don't like the visual of it. And why does Link have pink hair? Pink hair. Why? Pink fucking hair. Could you at least make it brown? No, actually, in the official poster for the Link to the Past, he has blonde hair. So why the hell is it pink in the game? Why? Consistency? No. Back then, they didn't listen to consistency. Which is kind of freaking annoying. They always drew the sprite differently, which really pissed me off because the consistency was not even there. Then they draw a portrait, little similar, but had different properties on it. It really bothers me when companies do that. Pink hair, no. No. I know pink was popular back then, but fuck no. Hey, pink's not popular now. You could have at least recolored the sprite for the GBA. They did actually update some of the graphics, made them a little bit more detailed, but they didn't change anything. They added some like four swords, like the four swords thing and the pyramid in Link to the Past. I am planning on doing an LP of Link to the Past, but not anytime soon. Because, like I said, it's not one of my favorites. I like the 3D games a lot more, because I just don't like the overhead view. Like I said like 1,000 times, so I don't like that type of view. I know this game's the same way, but I don't know, this game comes to me more appealing. The art style sticks out. And to be honest, some of the characters are actually like, the way they design the sprites for these characters make them look as if they're 3D. I mean, like, every little thing is like animated, which is really awesome. They might have actually used a 3D model, because if you didn't know this already, the GBA is actually a 32-bit system and not a 16-bit like a Super Nintendo. It's a 32-bit. So it had the capability of doing 3D. They just never really used it. They used it sometimes. Like you saw me spinning in the barrel, that was the 3D effect. They don't use it a lot. And I think the main reason is because of the cartridge limitations, like space limitations of the cartridge. I think that's the only reason, though. Because they actually have a Kingdom Hearts game. If you ever see the opening cutscene, there's actually full-out 3D cutscene. I don't know how the hell they did that. I heard some other games did that, but when I first saw that, yes, I played it through an emulator, but I didn't play Chain of Memory. Well, not Chain of Memory, Chain of Memory too much, because I didn't like how the battle mechanics were. I like the original. And spoiler alert, I am going to do the original Kingdom Hearts sooner or later, and Kingdom Hearts 2. But not any other ones, because I don't have a capture card for them ones. And actually, I don't really have the other ones anymore, to be honest. Because the portable ones aren't that great, to be honest. The main games are a lot better. Well, anyways, yes, let's get on with this. And usually when I do this temple, I usually come out with 2 extra heart containers. Yeah, I come out with 2 because they actually give you 4 at the beginning of the game if you look hard enough for them. And I think I actually found one. I don't remember. Did I get the key? Yeah, I did. I don't need the map. Screw it. I don't want it. And mini boss, Caterpillar, for whatever reason. It's because you're mini. For some reason, it's carnivore. Or carnivore. I'm not even gonna say it. It's a carnivore. Whatever. I don't even know what the right term for it is. I'm gonna say it's a carnivore. Oh, why did I just stand there and take that? Damn it. Too distracted. Explode, you damn caterpillar. That's right. Explode into fiery flames of death. Because you need to do that for... Why did I do that? Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention, if you actually click the select button, I'm using the GameCube joystick, so for me it would be X or Y, but if you click the select button, Ezra will give you hints of what you need to do next. So that's really helpful. I'm glad they added that feature, and they added that feature for about every other Zelda game. It began with Ocarina of Time. I'm glad they added that, because now you get an idea of where you're supposed to go. Unlike, well actually, Link to the Past did add some things on the map where you could see where you were going, but the Zelda games before that, you basically didn't know where you were supposed to go till you found it by accident or talked to some people. But I like to have people, like, I don't know, some people with me, like a navigating character with me at all times, like Navi, Midna, Fi, Eslo, and King of Red Lions for Wind Waker. Yeah, I like those people because they give you a hint of where you're supposed to go next. Because to be honest, I am not a Metroidvania fan. I don't like that type of gameplay because I don't like getting lost all the time. Not very big in exploring. I just like mainly I get into games for the story. Sometimes I'll do like things like platformers like Mario and everything, but that's about it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big Metroidvania person. I only play like Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime was my first Metroid game I've ever played in my life. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of that stuff. Well, anyways, you get a sense of what we had to do here. We had to use the Gush Jar here to spring this forward. What I like to do is do it prematurely before Ezlo talks. Bring it towards you and walk near it while sucking the lily pad near you, because then it cancels out so you won't blow the lily pad away. That's what I like to do. That's a little trick you can use to make things a lot faster, because it will cancel out your action of sucking in and blowing out and all that stuff. Yes, you little immature people are probably laughing. I don't even know why I brought it up. Well, anyways, yeah. A little puzzle here. Just pick up some of these pots over here. Push one of these pots on here, because that's a switch that needs to stay pressed, or else that little gate over there is going to stay open. So what you want to do is use the lily pad to navigate around. Kind of like how Wind Waker, you use the leaf in Wind Waker to move around in the second temple in the Forbidden Woods, or yeah, the Forbidden Woods, I think it was called. Anyways, I actually forgot to do this little puzzle here. What you're originally supposed to do, you're supposed to come down here first before you get the lily pad. Push this on there. Go over to here with the lily pad. You go back to this room with the lily pad. Then you get that key. Then right there is the treasure map. I don't need it because I memorized this place to death because I played this game so many times. Even though I played it so many times, you would expect me to know where all the extra items are, like the mirror shield. Be honest, don't bother getting the mirror shield. It deflects attacks like beams and stuff, but seriously, there's no point in getting it, to be honest. It's just like an item of bragging rights that you actually got it and you figured out where it was and everything. There's really no point to it. Hell, I don't even use my shield most of the time. My regular shield. Like, for some enemies you have to use it, but I don't really rely on my shield to defend. I use my sword mainly. That's for like every Zelda game. You see like Wind Waker, in my Wind Waker playthrough that should be uploaded by now, that I do a lot of... I block with my face. I don't really use my shield that much. And Wind Waker has a neat function, the action commands, where the enemy like does this little thing when they're about to attack and you push the A button. It does a little special technique that you dodge the attack and attack them right away. So you don't really even want to use your shield because of those action commands. Oh, right over there is rubies. There's no point in getting them right now, to be honest, because like I said, I'm not going to get everything. I know how to get the magic boomerang, but it's a matter of finding all the Tingle brothers. Yes, I spoiled it. You have to find Tingle and his brothers to unlock this certain area right in front of Hyrule Castle. And once there's switches in each of the 4 trees that you would see near Hyrule Castle. Well, anyways, we're at the boss, so I'm gonna stop right there because I'm pretty much spoiling everything. Well, look, it's a green choo-choo, which we're... Yeah. Jesus Christ. And I don't know if this is 3D or just a gigantic sprite. I am assuming it's a sprite. I don't know. I can't really tell 3D with the GBA games because they tend to use a lot of bright colors. What you want to do is rapid slash his ass when he falls down. Forgot to mention this, use the Gust Jar because every time in every Zelda game, you're forced to use the dungeon weapon against the boss. Which is generally what you want to do in every Zelda game when you get the dungeon weapon in that temple. Now, come on, fall down already so I can slash your ass to death. This is basically my technique. And basically the 3rd time you want to get him, he always jumps. So I wouldn't use your Gust Jar right away on him. But what I like to do is when he catches me off guard, when I'm sucking his goo up or whatever the hell I'm sucking up. So there's whatever. Like when he's about to jump on me, I tend to try to cancel out and try rolling right away. That's the only way I found out how to dodge it. And that's your basic strategy. And something tells me they're going to be a common enemy in later temples in the game. So you might want to look out for them, because you're going to meet them constantly in a lot of temples further ahead. Maybe not the next temple, or some, but I know it's like a couple of them, if I remember correctly. Or at least one. But anyways, we got the earth element. And a heart container.